Good evening. Is anybody as excited to be here in Bulldog Stadium as I am tonight? Yes. Please be seated. I'm Denise Siebert, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, and it is my absolute honor to be here today and to welcome you to the College of Health and Human Services commencement for the classes of 2020 and 2021. Graduates, you did it. You achieved a remarkable achievement under very extraordinary times, and we are so excited to honor you tonight. Before we get started, please take a moment to silence your phones, and I ask that we remain in our seats throughout the ceremony unless you're invited to stand. It is a beautiful evening here in Bulldog Stadium. The Fresno State campus sits in the midst of the San Joaquin Valley, a valley rich in the traditions and representation of Native American peoples and cultures. We are grateful to be in the traditional homelands of the Yokuts and Mono peoples, whose diverse tribal communities share stewardship over this land. And now I would like to invite you all to join me in unity and to please stand for the singing of the national anthem performed by Pardee Ali Fayed.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was beautiful. Please be seated. Hello, distinguished guests, loved ones, Bulldog family, class of 2020 and class of 2021. We did it. I want to thank you for the honor of addressing you today as your student body president. Today, we embark on a new journey, a new chapter in our lives where the decisions will be harder, where the challenges will be tougher, where we will find our purpose in life, and where we will call ourselves alumni of our university. The faculty, staff, administrators, our peers have uniquely helped each one of us grow, and for that we are eternally grateful. We have been given the tools to be bold, to embrace our ideologies, to take pride in our intentions. My name is Elizabeth Rocha Zuniga. My presence on this stage is pretty unlikely. The experiences that I have faced as a first-generation college student, coming from a historically marginalized community, From an economically and socially disadvantaged background, a sibling of 3 and a daughter of a single mother have always been my motivation. At times, it has felt like the world was stacked against me. However, I embraced and found motivation in these experiences. And I want to take this opportunity to thank my mom, who is my guidepost for everything, because without her, I would not be where I am today. And I know that we each have someone whose embrace makes everything better. Hug them a little tighter, because we are graduating in a very unprecedented time. Yet I have no doubt that we will excel and persevere in our endeavors. College of Health and Human Services, you are the leaders that we need in our world, and I cannot wait to see where this next chapter takes you. Thank you, and go Dogs!
Thank you, President Rocha Zuniga, for your inspiring words and for your steadfast leadership. I would like to once again thank all of you for being here, our incredible graduates and your family, friends, and loved ones who have joined us this evening, as here as well as virtually. This is a very special and long-awaited celebration. Today we honor and recognize the graduates from each of our 7 departments who are receiving their bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. I would like to take a moment to recognize the Commencement Planning Committee for their dedication and hard work. It is because of them this event this evening was made possible. Please join me in giving a big shout out to them. To the class of 2020 and 2021, you are an anomaly. You completed your degrees during one of the most monumental and challenging times in our nation's history. When you began your final years in college, no one knew what road bumps would lie ahead, but with unwavering resilience, you kept moving. The classroom setting may have looked different, but I applaud you for your willingness to engage in virtual courses, or for some of you, complete your clinicals on-site or on campus. In fact, you didn't just live through history, you made history. Through this, yes. Through the struggles and uncertainties faced, you found strength, and it is with great fortitude and determination that you have made it here today. For so many of you, you did not walk this road alone. Throughout the past year, I have heard so many stories from our graduates that have moved and inspired me. For our students who are also parents, juggling your children's distance learning with your own. For those working full-time while in school. For those who had added responsibilities of caring for loved ones, young and old. I applaud you. It's leaders like you that build the foundation for this great university and for the health and care of our community. You made sacrifices, and so did your family and community that supported you along the way. At this time, I ask our graduates to please stand and recognize your family and friends who have supported you in your journey. And we love you because this is why we get to be here and do what we do. It gives me great confidence to know that we are graduating such extraordinary individuals. All of these challenges, while unique, will no doubt prepare you for a career in health and human services. Your experiences will allow you to make a difference in the health and well-being of our region as future practitioners, educators, researchers, advocates, and leaders. However, with your new roles comes a sense of responsibility and pride. In the health and human service fields, we have a commitment to work not just with other professionals in our field, but with the many clients, their families, and community members that we come across. These individuals come from a variety of backgrounds, religions, and environments, but fundamentally, we are one community working toward a greater good. It is our duty to serve all we work with compassion, dignity, and respect. This is a significant, perhaps now more than ever. As a graduating class of 2020 and 2021, you join a unique family of alumni. I encourage you to continue demonstrating courage and tenacity as you so boldly have these past few years. Be proud as you reflect back on your journey. It was challenging, no doubt, but wow, doesn't it feel good? Each of you, when you picked up your tickets, received a commemorative pen from with the CHHS logo inscribed in gold and red. This pin symbolizes your accomplishments and your status as a CHHS alum. We hope you will wear that with great pride. To the class of 2020, I'd like to take a moment to collectively recognize you. Yes, many of you have launched your careers, and some of you have begun new journeys beyond the Central Valley. Whether you're here tonight at Bulldog Stadium or joining us virtually, I want to say thank you. Your patience and perseverance have been inspiring, and we are so thrilled to finally celebrate you. Lastly, graduates, I ask you to please remember the faculty, staff, and mentors who have worked closely with you, guided you, and invested in your thoughts, your talents, and your time during your time at Fresno State. Commencement is a celebration for them as well, and the dedication they put into your education. After today, consider sending them a message or a note and share the impact they've made on you. Believe me when I say the impact is felt on both sides. Please join me in honoring our esteemed faculty and staff. Graduates, as you go forth as members of the Fresno State's 109th and 110th graduating class, please keep in mind that you leave here today not just as alumni of the College of Health and Human Services, but with a shared responsibility to empower and contribute to our region in meaningful ways. Many of you have received another form of support along the way in the form of a scholarship. You now have the responsibility to pay it forward. Be an advocate for Fresno State and for the wonderful training and education you received. Take care in the professionalism you demonstrate as you do your work, as it is noticed and appreciated. This is your way to pay it forward. Bring your best self every day. Provide the kind of care and service you would want your family members to receive, and share your Bulldog pride whenever and wherever you can. Above all else, make the most of your new journey. I look forward to seeing each of you boldly achieve your goals in the years ahead, and I assure you your adventure is just getting started. On behalf of the entire College of Health and Human Services, congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. We are so proud of you. It is now my distinct honor to invite Interim President Saul Jimenez Sandoval to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Dean Siebert. Health and Human Services, how are you? Welcome to your commencement. I'm sure you all noticed we have two very special guests with us tonight. Please help me welcome our very own Chancellor Joseph Castro and First Lady Mary Castro. Graduates, please stay until the end as Chancellor Castro will confer your degrees. This only happens once in a lifetime, believe me. This doesn't happen every year. We have learned a lot about the essential importance of health and human services in the past months as a community. We have learned that we can't live without you. Literally, we can't live without you. I'd like us all to recognize the incredible work you've been doing these past months to keep us all healthy. From all of us present and from our entire community, receive a round of applause for your commitment to the health and well-being of all of our valley. Round of applause, please. You have chosen one of the most ancient callings that furthers a sense of belonging, a sense of community. You care for others. This innate impulse to care for others is primordial, and it's as ancient as life itself. Without it, we would not be here if somebody had not taken care of us when we were born. To care for someone else is the foundation for all of our society. You provide hope through the healing power of a hand. You reconstruct language and the possibility of worlds of ideas. Movement becomes stronger and more precise with your skills in teaching. Your knowledge is restorative to our minds and bodies, which carry out the human activities that bring joy, community, identity, and indeed the sheer meaning of life itself. Without your heart armed with justice, you use the power of the word to bring light and to hope to the most vulnerable. With your heart armed with justice, that is. And you promote the common good through health practices that reach the individual within his or her particular community. Your ability to create, to play, to organize, to imagine open doors of opportunities for our greater understanding of what it means to understand compassion. And to crown it all, you are necessary to the functioning of our hospitals and clinics as nurses. At your core, you collectively as a college, you represent energy, healing energy. It's energy that heals, that strengthens, that sustains life for all of us. So for that, I want to thank you, Health and Human Services. Thank you, graduates. I want to thank you for all you do. My wife, Dr. Mariana Anagnostopoulos, I know it's a mouthful, and I extend a sincere congratulations to you for all you've done this year. Give yourselves a round of applause and hug yourselves for what you've done. So it is now my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Linda Resnick, Vice Chair and Co-owner, who also oversees worldwide marketing, product development, and corporate social responsibility efforts for the Wonderful Company. Throughout her career, as the Wonderful Company's success has grown, so has her dedication to philanthropy. Dr. Resnick personally guides the Wonderful Company's innovative philanthropic endeavors, the heart of which focuses on wide-ranging efforts to enhance the lives of people in the communities where its employees live and work. In 1994, the Resnicks established Wonderful Education, whose robust education initiatives have enriched the lives of more than 117,000 young people right here in the Central Valley. The company's health and wellness programs provide free primary health care and medicine to 2,500 students at Wonderful College Prep Academy and to 4,000 employees and their families in the Central Valley. This work has achieved notable improvements in health outcomes, including, and you will appreciate this, a 51% reduction in prediabetes over the past 5 years. Dr. Resnick understands that a thriving society is built on attacking the cycle of poverty by addressing the social determinants of health. You understand this as well. Because of this, the company invests tens of millions of dollars each year into education, health and wellness, and community building in our Central Valley, as well as throughout the island nation of Fiji. Fresno State was the recipient of the Resnick's generosity in 2019 when they made a $10 million investment toward our new student union. currently under construction and now named the Linda and Stuart Resnick Student Union. We offer our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Resnicks. Let's now hear from Dr. Linda Resnick, whose video message will inspire us all. And there's a surprise. Watch out for it.
Fresno State classes of 2020 and 2021. Hello, Bulldogs. You did it. You should be proud. Like so many college graduates before you, you worked through late nights, challenging classes, and brutal coursework. But unlike any grads before you, you did it in the middle of a global pandemic. You did it while our country suffered unprecedented political strife. You did it while witnessing strained race relations daily in the media and close to home. You did it while managing social isolation, inconsistent internet, and the needs of your family. This is no small feat. When your family says they're proud of you, it's not an empty platitude. Yes, you did it, and you are about to do so much more. You, the children of the Central Valley, have demonstrated a special resilience, passion, and innate determination that makes me so honored and humbled to address you all today. I know how excited you are to start your new lives, to start doing things your own way. So as you stand at the threshold between observing the world and remaking it, I want to tell you what everyone my age should say to you today. I am sorry. I am deeply sorry for the world my generation is leaving you. We were handed the greatest society in human history, and we ran it into the ground. We treated the planet like an ashtray. We shielded our eyes as we walked past the sight of poverty. We shrugged our shoulders at the health of our people, and we sighed at systemic racism. We kicked the can down the road as our roads crumbled. But there is hope. As we speak, the government is sending out checks to those in need. The new infrastructure bill in Washington will give jobs to millions as we rebuild our highways, bridges, and dams. And the president is working toward a more fair and just society, protecting our dreamers and creating a path to immigration. But the government can't do it all. Trust me, it needs help. So to you graduates who have accomplished so much under such extraordinary circumstances, I am about to ask you to do something else. Please save the world. Oh, I know what some of you are thinking. Do I look like Bill Gates? And others are thinking, I spent the last 16 years of my life in school. Now I've got to save the planet. And still others are thinking, Linda, I can't even get more than 20 views on TikTok. I get it. You have jobs to find, places to see, relationships to build, horizons to chase, and a bucket list of experiences you've put off for years. But I think you're up to it. I believe that you're the generation that can live your lives and save the world. You've already proven it. Last year, 66% of your generation donated to a cause, and this was even though most of you are still in school or just starting in life and may not have many resources to share. By comparison, I'm embarrassed to say that only 54% of my generation, the baby boomers, donated to charities. Not okay, boomers. But your generation has the smarts. You're resilient. You're compassionate. And you're strong. 62% of you are the first in your family to go to college. You've already achieved something historic. In recent years, my husband, Stuart, and I, through wonderful education, have helped send 338 students to Fresno State. We love this school. We've marveled at the sight of Fresno State alumni going out into the world and helping to change it for the better. And many past graduates have returned to the Valley and put their good education to work right here at home. We believe in you, Bulldogs, enough to bet on you. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? 60 years ago, a meteorologist, computer model, revealed that something as tiny as the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil might start a ripple effect that ultimately causes a tornado in Texas. In other words, tiny things can have enormous consequences. This is also true of actions. Selfless acts can start a domino effect that cascades upward and outward and does tremendous good. Stuart and I flap our proverbial wings as much as possible. We own a healthy food company that produces wonderful pistachios, wonderful halos, and wonderful pomegranates, all grown here in the Central Valley. We also own Fiji water, but as you know, that doesn't grow on trees. I came to the Valley 12 years ago to the little town of Lost Hills and fell in love with the people and the place. I saw spirit and determination. I saw families who love and protect one another no matter what. But I also saw needs that weren't being met and potentials going unfulfilled. So we decided to plan our philanthropic work here. We partnered with the community to see where we could best apply our talents, resources, and passions. And our employees' children needed access to quality education. So we opened 2 wonderful college prep academy campuses, one in Delano and one in Lost Hills. And today we support 165 other public schools throughout the region. The population was suffering from high diabetes rates, so we were motivated to open 4 free healthcare clinics in the area. Our work is never done because community building is a pursuit, not just a goal. We could perform our good works in education, health and wellness, and community building anywhere. Lord knows there's need wherever you look. But we chose the Central Valley of California because this is where our employees live and work, and this is where their children go to school. And this is our community too. It's why we set a simple goal: ending generational poverty in the Central Valley. We want you graduates to work side by side with us, flapping your wings with small, selfless acts, creating the ripple effect that will save the world. Today, we're establishing a $1 million fund to pay you for doing community service. It's called the Wonderful Butterfly Project, and it's solely for you graduates of the Fresno State classes of 2020 and 2021. You will have the opportunity to volunteer for 2 days at the nonprofit of your choice, and when you do, we will send you a check for $500. We will make this funding available to the first 2,000 of you who enroll. In total, it will generate 32,000 hours of volunteer work for our local communities. Can you imagine how powerful that will be? Think hard about your neighborhood. What organizations could use your help? Where could your time and talents make someone else's world a little bit better? The possibilities are endless, and best of all, you don't need job experience to save the world. You just need the passion to do it. And one of the things I admire most about your generation is truly how much you care. It's inspiring to see students like you recognizing needs in their community and taking action to meet them. Let me share a few examples. Alicia Olivares, a UC Berkeley grad who returned to Fresno, helped build an innovative nonprofit called 99 Roots that organizes young people in communities along Highway 99 to participate in social action. She also co-manages a cultural arts space called Fresco that gives women of color and other underserved people a place to share their artistic gifts with the community. Clovitz High School student Jay Marahutra Varma started a free tutoring service to help struggling students who may need extra resources but can't afford them. He created TutorNirvana.com and now works with other student tutors to help people in over 23 states achieve academic success. Eliza Jane Palu, a member of the Fresno State class of 21, volunteered to plant trees for Tree Fresno, a group that so far has planted more than 50,000 trees in the Central Valley. Eliza kept getting more involved, preparing grant proposals, coordinating community planning events, and becoming a climate change intern. From nurturing artists to tutoring children to saving the environment, your generation is making a difference. I invite you to join them. Go to your place of worship, your YMCA, your library, or your local community center, or go online and let your imagination soar. Do you like to coach, to cook, to build, to dance? Maybe after a year in quarantine, you've realized you're happier talking to animals than people. That's okay. You're not alone. Whatever your interest, I promise you, there's an organization that can use your talents. But don't worry, our website will help you find many great local opportunities. We know from experience that local philanthropy lasts. When you serve in the same place that you live, you build momentum, movements, and relationships that make an indelible mark on your community. Never underestimate the powerful impact you can have in your own backyard. Recently in Kern County, organizers invited community members to clean up the Kern River for a day. High school students joined retirees and families with their children. 150 residents showed up to invest in their community. That's how you start a movement. Now, here's the best part about getting involved. It feels so good. I spent the first 50 years of my working career in business, but I assure you, nothing I did then gives me the joy I now get from philanthropy. It turns out that giving to others is also giving to yourself. And as corny as it sounds, I found myself and my reason for being when I found Lost Hills. We hope that this $1 million gift to your classes will inspire you. We're pretty sure that after experiencing the joy of giving back firsthand, you'll want to make it a habit. To get involved, go to the website we set up, wonderfulbutterflyproject.com. You'll find all the details, along with great ideas of where to volunteer locally. So let's put our butterfly project to the test. Flap your wings, kick up dust, and bring a tornado of change down on anyone who tells you that it's impossible to fix the world. You're the ones who will remake our world. You are the ones who saw stagnation and hopelessness and rose to the challenge. And you're the ones who will take to the air and inspire us all to fly higher once again. Congratulations, classes of 2020 and 2021. Now get out there and spread your wings.
What do you think of that? Wonderful, right? A huge thanks to Dr. Resnick for her inspiring message and heartfelt generosity. So graduates, let's recap just a little bit. The wonderful company has gifted $1 million to the classes of 2020 and 2021. The first 2,000 students who contribute 2 days of community service with a nonprofit organization of your choice will receive $500. Once you identify the service project you would like to do and confirm your service dates with the organization, it's time to apply at wonderfulbutterflyproject.com to be assured that your act of goodness will be rewarded. As our next generation of leaders, this is your chance to apply what you have learned at Fresno State in service to our community. And with you, it'll be easy as cake, right? Because you're Health and Human Services, after all. Thank you again to Dr. Lizna Resnick, Dr. Stuart Resnick, and the wonderful company. Again, we are very, very grateful for their generosity. It is now my pleasure to introduce your interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Shuaining Fu.
Thank you, President Jimenez Sandoval. Good evening, dear Health and Human Services graduates. It is with great pride that I offer you my congratulations for achieving this significant milestone of graduating from Fresno State. We are here today to salute you for the outstanding achievement. This day marks the completion and celebration of an amazing journey, one in which many of you persevered through difficulties and setbacks, especially with the challenges of the pandemic last year, and that is ongoing. With hard work, resilience, and a firm belief in yourselves, you have risen as successful graduates and future leaders. As you celebrate with your families, your faculty and staff who have supported you on your academic journey, please remember your success brings with it a responsibility to give back. I encourage you to commit to being civic-minded citizens and strive to make life better for those in your communities, the state, the nation, and the world. As the President mentioned earlier, you care for other people. Live your life with service in mind and seek excellence in every endeavor you pursue. Continue to challenge yourselves, think creatively and independently, and most of all, never give up your dreams. After today, you will begin another journey. You will face new challenges, but I'm confident the skills you have learned and the character you have developed at Fresno State prepared you well so you can boldly fulfill your greatest ambitions. My heartfelt wishes for a successful future to all of you. Go Dogs!
Among this year's class of graduating candidates, each college has identified one undergraduate and one graduate dean's medalist, earning the highest level of distinction from their college or unit. At this time, please turn your attention to the screens to hear messages from each of our medalists.
Hello, fellow graduates. My name is Desiree Galvan, and my degree is in speech-language pathology. This year, I am the undergraduate dean's medalist of the College of Health and Human Services. In my field of study, I serve as a speech therapist and advocate for individuals with communication disorders. Being in this position of leadership, I hope to further my knowledge in this field to support and represent those with their communication needs, regardless of their given circumstances. The College of Health and Human Services is unique because every profession in this college has one thing in common. We are a community of givers, and we get to support and care for the people that need our help the most. I understand the intimidation you all might feel, knowing the amount of responsibility we will be held to in this influential position. Nevertheless, it's important to understand the meaning of being a healthcare professional. We are a group of spectacular, intelligent, kind-hearted, and tenacious individuals with the opportunity to make monumental differences in the lives of the people we serve every day. This is your chance to go out into the world and make a difference with what you've learned. So don't be afraid to be uncomfortable, because being uncomfortable is when true change starts to take place. As we come to an end in this unique chapter of our lives of completing school partially in an online format and during a pandemic, I hope the College of Health and Human Services, classes of 2020 and 2021, can see your limitless potential for greatness. Congratulations to the classes of 2020 and 2021. We did it.
Hello, my name is Mindy Ross, and I am the Graduate Dean's Medalist for the College of Health and Human Services. I am pleased to join you to celebrate this momentous time in our lives. I am a proud two-time alumna of Fresno State, earning both my bachelor's degree and today my master's degree in communicative sciences and deaf studies with an option in speech-language pathology. Like many of you, I chose a career in health and human services because of my passion for helping others. I aspired to be in a profession where I could serve individuals throughout their lifetime, helping them gain the skills needed to overcome challenges and improve their quality of life. During my time as a graduate student and now as a language speech specialist for Clovis Unified School District, I have had the opportunity to work alongside other professionals and my peers within the college. In doing so, I have seen the immense impact that we can make together as a team. To my fellow graduates, I look forward to the many ways in which our paths will cross and the collaborations we will make within our different disciplines to achieve our goals and the goals of those we serve. Congratulations to the class of 2020 and 2021. I'm so excited for our future endeavors and all that we can accomplish to make our valley a healthier place.
I'm going off script here, and I would love to have Desiree and Mindy stand so we can give them a round of applause. A special congratulations to Mindy, who the president selected from the 9 graduate dean's medalists to receive the University Graduate Medal, the highest honor bestowed upon a graduate student. Congratulations. The Fresno experience is vibrant, exciting, and brings many opportunities for students. At this time, please turn your attention to the screens for a special video highlighting some of the lifelong memories created at Fresno State. I know from the virtual events I've been attending the last couple of days, and because I'm a mom of a college student, that the faculty who provide education, mentoring, and loving care and kindness to you are so critical to your experience. So at this time, I would like you to join me in celebrating our incredible Health and Human Services faculty. Will you please stand, faculty, so we can be recognized and celebrated. At this time, I will ask you in a moment to turn your attention to the screen as our graduates' names are read aloud. Please be patient until all names are read. We know you're listening for your own, but so is everyone else, and we want to be able to celebrate that. Graduates, once your name is called, please stand if you're able and be recognized. Mr. President and Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Health and Human Services, I present you our candidates.
Joanna Abrica, Judith Abrica, Annalisa Acosta, Valeria Acosta, Guadalupe Adame, Guadalupe Aguayo, Cynthia Amalea Aguilar, Juan Aguirre, Sarah Ahmed, Karen Alamadine, Rudy Alanis, Erica Alanis, Mason Alaquari, Maria Alcala, Fabiola Alcala Miguel, Richard Alcantar, Cassandra Alcazar, Denise Aleman, Jessica Aleman, Yara Al Khalifa, Ashraf Al Kizum, Crystal Alonso, Elijah Alonso, Shad Al Rawashde, Sarah Al Shaif, Angelica Alvarado Ramos, Alyssa Alvarez, Elizabeth Alvarez, Emily Amaya, Olga Amaya Silva, Destiny Amescua, Shelby Amstutz, Carly Anderson, Eden Anderson, Gus Anderson, Tiana Antic, Bailey Antonio, Jenna Aoki, Gabriela Aparicio Ochoa, Alondra Arambula Ornelas, Lizette Araujo, Monique Arceo, Eliana Arenas, Luis Arguello, Crystal Arias, Saul Armenta, Angelica Ariola, Vanessa Arroyo Rodriguez, Andrea Arteaga, Brittany Arzola, Sarah Atia, Claire Austin, Elena Avalos Sanchez, Marlene Avendano Colmenares, L.A. Avery, Daisy Avila, Ruth Avila, Danica Avila, Dolores Ayala, Janet Ayala, Miriam Ayala, Aiden Badwa, Maria Baez,
Clarissa Bailey Stockton.
Sabrina Baisden, Michaela Baker, Randy Valderrama, Michael Ballin, Auxiliadora Baltazar, Ashley Barajas, Zachariah Barber, Cynthia Barragan, George Barasa, Juan Barasa, Wyatt Barrett, Madison Batchelor, Marlene Batres, Michaela Batty, Graciela Bautista, Emily Baxter, Carissa Bedard, Mariana Bedia, Vidal Bejarano, Kristen Beller, Megan Benavides, Daniela Benz, Diane May Benigno, Monica Benitez Haro, Griselle Berber, Leah Bilodeau, Harnishad Kaur Binner, Michael Blathers, Alex Blockdick, Adrian Bonilla, Alejandro Bonilla, Ashley Botello, Alexis Boncoon, Clarissa Boutte, Noah Boyden, Jasdeep Brar, Sonia Brar, Melissa Brazil, India Bruletic, Madeline Broach, Madison Broadwell, Brooke Brown, Hallie Brown, Malik Brown, Yesenia Juanrostro Ramirez, Crystal Bushner, Jonathan Bustamante, Jezraya Cabasa, Melissa Cabrera Espinosa, Jennifer Calderon Ibarra, Aubrey Calkins, Jessica Camarillo, Jocelyn Campos, David Cardona, Courtney Carmichael, Elizabeth Carrasco, Gabriela Carrillo, Vanessa Carizales, Miracle Carter, Elizabeth Casares, Alexandra Casas, Sonia Casas, Analia Casillas, Diego Casillas, Corina Castañeda, Tamia Castañeda, Diana Castellanos, Maribel Castellanos, Savannah Castillo, Vanessa Castillo, Maria Concepcion Castillo Elizarraz, Yesenia M. Castro, Dominic Catanzarite, Bradley Katsuiza, Allison Kavanaugh, Abigail Seha, Jasmine Seha, Julissa Centeno, Brianna Cervantes, Karina Cervantes, Karina Cervantes, Maria de Jesus Cervantes, Sandra Cervantes, Karen Chagola, Arshdeep Chahal, Gurmeet Chahal, Guadalupe Jaires, Dawson Chalafu, Megan Champion, Roslyn Chandler, Pa Ko Chang, Yer Chang, Linda Chapman, Victoria Chavarin, Ashley Chavez, Rafael Chavez, Somram Sammy Ching, Sarah Chrisman, Josh Claren, Danette Clark, Victoria Coles, Chandler Collins, Gianna Consoli, Jenna Conti, Abigail Contreras, Brian Contreras, Yanet Contreras, Maria Cristal Contreras Magana, Caitlin Cook, Leticia Correa, Marissa Corona Mohammed, Miguel Cortez, Andrea Cortez, Brianna Cota, Brianna Covington, Cade Cross, Shannon Crow, Alyssa Cruz, America Cruz, Maria Cruz, Karina Damian, Kayla Dart, Elizabeth Davila, Carla Daza, Monica de Alba Barba, Ignacio de Alba Ruiz, Matthew De Leon, Allison de los Santos, Ryan de Souza Silva, Jessica de Leon Velasco, Hermelinda Delgado Cervantes, Mary Densmore, Gegan Dalewal, Gurvinder Dillon, Gilmar Diaz, Heaven Diaz, Jasmine Diaz, Jessica Diaz, Lorena Diaz Lopez, Karen Diaz Orozco, Marcella Dickinson, John DiMaggio, Alejandra Dino, Miranda DiQuirico, Tamio Doi, Paula Duarte Pineda, Vanessa Duenas, Katrina Dersh, Zaina El Zanoun, Nancy Equihua, Marissa Escalante, Jennifer Escobedo Ramirez, Alejandro Esparza, Roxanne Espino, Gabe Ann Espinoza, Adi Esquivel, Holly Estep, Clarissa Estrada, Yanira Eufrasio, Mallory Farmer,
Jillian Farminer,
Alejandro Felix, Jose Figueroa, Maxwell Findley, Ian Fisher, Hunter Fitzgerald, Alexander Flores, Erica Flores, Isaac Flores, Lisa Fontes, Cheryl Ford, Vanessa Fraga, Brad Freites, Sandra Frosto, Melissa Fregoso Flores, Julissa Fuentes,
Michael A. Fulford,
Maya Fullylove, Sarah Nicole Galang Jenkins, Desiree Galvan, Daniel Gamez Jr., Alexandra Garabedian, Angelica Garcia, Jose Garcia, Giovanna Garcia, Giovanni Garcia, Lisa Garcia, Madison Garcia, Maria Garcia,
Pilar Tinajado Garcia,
Wendy Garcia, Nancy Garcia, David Garibay, Karina Garcilazo, Kayla Garza, Diana Gasparian, Sumandeep Gill, Amanda Gibson, Alexa Gomez, Jasmine Gomez, Jocelyn Gomez, Marisa Gomez, Marlene Gomez, Melissa Gomez, Nellie Gomez, Jennifer Gong, Alexis Gonzalez, Arturo Gonzalez, Brenda Gonzalez, Cynthia Gonzalez, Gabriela Gonzalez, Israel Gonzalez, Veronica Gonzalez, Jocelyn Gonzalez Perez, Daisy Gonzalez Santos, Eileen Govea, Tatiana Griggs, Matthew Grimmer, Alondra Guadarrama, Antonio Guajardo, Jalen Guardado, Mark Guerrero, Michael Guido, Diego Gillen, Violet Gillen, Sheila Gumapak, Marika Gunn, Bianca Gutierrez, Marisol Gutierrez, Emmanuel Guzman, Dunia Hajjaj, Adriana Hammer, Jordan Hamparzumian, Alize Hancock, Hala Hanna, Kristen Hansen, Haley Harrelson, Dustin Hedrick, David Helm, Jana Her, Xiang Mi Her, Monica Heredia, Adriana Hernandez, Carolina Hernandez, Chastity Hernandez, Kevin Hernandez, Marilyn Hernandez, Yulisa Hernandez, Bianca Hernandez Diaz, Marisol Hernandez Herrera, Maria Isabel Hernandez Moreno, Giovanna Hernandez Saldana, Fabiola Hernandez Torres, Yahaira Hernandez Vasquez, Krista Herr, Damaris Herrera, Vanessa Herrera, Magali Herrera Santos, Laura Hicklin, Marissa Helmstad, Leanne Hodson, Chloe Holstein, Aaliyah Hornbeek, Lucas Houston Jr., Crystal Haracha, Marissa Huerta, Viviana Huerta, David Emirian, Ulysses Iribe, Mariana Iribe Rodriguez, Angelica Irineo, Paramate Jantawansapan, Brandy Jaramillo, Maria Hasso, Jessica Howrigi, John Jennings, Audrey Jimenez, Julia Jimenez, Maria Jimenez, Robert Jimenez, Samantha Jimenez, Gabrielle Jishke, Chad Johnson, Reed Johnson, Selena Johnson, Stanley Johnson, Wanda Johnson, Jaden Jones, Alondra Juarez, Clarissa Juarez, Rosalinda Juarez Ramirez, Penelope Castsaritas, Gaganpreet Kaur, Harneet Kaur, Sumit Kaur, Noah Kirsten, Garrett Kiefer, Rossini Kim, Katarina Klass, Hannah Kratz, Jade Kwan, Alyssa Lacko Tucker, Lauren Lake, Fabiola Langarica Herrera, Monique Lang, Stephanie Lara, Mariela Lara Ramirez, Victoria Laws, J. Raj Laxman, Macy Lane, Anna Ledesma, Cynthia Ledesma Mendoza, Miranda Ledesma, Kalia Lee, Haley Lee, Jeannie Lee, Kalia Lee, Mai Lee, Mary Lee, Nancy Lee, Pa Lee, Skylar Lee, Zua Lee, Sarah Levine, Kayla Lizo, Jing Liang, Bridget Lima, Eileen Llamas, Sonia Loera, Miranda Logan, Noah Longoria, Alejandra Lopez, Berenice Lopez, Catherine Lopez, Clarissa Lopez, Dulce Jacqueline Lopez, Gladys Lopez, Gracia Lopez, Jasmine Lopez, Kristen Lopez, Lizette Lopez, Margaret Lopez, Marisol Lopez, Pedro Lopez, Tatiana Lopez, Thomas Lopez, Estela Lopez Lopez, Abel Lopez Rodriguez, Lucero Lopez San Pedro, Alexandra Lovett, Madison Lucy, Kelly Lujan, Mariah Luna, Tayana Lundeen, Jasmine Lupercio, Brooke Lutz,
Raquel Macias, Isela Macias, Mindy Mackey Ross, Sophia Madera, Jennifer Madrigal, Elizabeth McGallen, Sina Majub, Ashley Maldonado, India Malhi, Harleen Mann, Hiliberto Manzo Lua, Gabriela Maravilla, Myra Maravilla Rodriguez, Alyssa Mary, Allison Martin, Blake Martin, Sammy Martin, Alexandra Martinez, Alyssa Martinez, Dana Martinez, Luisana Martinez, Miguel Angel Martinez, Natalie Martinez, Valeria Martinez, Veronica Martinez, Anna Martinez Boyuzo, Oscar Martinez Lopez, Carolina Martinez Munoz, Justin Mata, Mia Matedny, Trisha Matthews, Victoria Maddox, Laurel Monder, Yesenia Mayoral, Denali McCain, Katie McCain, Shantara McClarty, Maya McKenzie, Carissa McMillan, Case McFetridge, Stephanie Medel Ledesma, Bianca Medina, Jocelyn Medina, Macy Medina. Javier Medina Ornelas. Noemi Medrano. Annie Meese. Jennifer Mejia. Sarah Melendrez. Ariadne Mulatto. Julian Mendez. Maria Mendez. Noemi Mendez. Ashlyn Mendoza. Alondra Mendoza. Julissa Mendoza. Lucero Mendoza. Madison Mendoza. Michaela Mendoza. Alexis Mendoza Arizaga.
Jessica Mendoza Velasco.
Stephen Mengoni. Elizabeth Meza. Miriam Meza. Hannah Milholland. Abigail Millsap. Monique Miranda. Susanna Miranda Denise. Sierra Mixer. Abir Mohabram. Hannah Molina. Chelsea Malika. Shirley Mondragon Lyday. Esmeralda Montano. Henry Montiel. Leslie Morales. Stephanie Morales. Elisa Morelli. Jonathan Moreno. Jocelyn Moreno. Maria Moreno Leon. Leah Maury. Megan Morton. Michelle Mua. Ty Mulhern. Trevor Monday. Xenia Murga. Katina Myers. Anisha Nagra. Priya Nagra. Manleen Nahal. Jose Naranjo. Kevin Navarro. Lee Navarro. Mindy Wynn. Michael Neese. Kristen Nagaro. Nick Nolden. Jacqueline Noriega. Alondra Nunez. Maya Nunez. Nadia Nunez. Sylvia Nunez. Lourdes Nungare Cazada. Shannon Nutt. Aaron O'Hare. Elissa Ojeda. Josephine Okafor. Taiwo Olawui. Ruby Olia Valencia. J. Oliver, Rebecca Olson, Catherine Orozco, Marisol Orozco, Monique Orozco, Leticia Ortiz, Esmeralda Ortiz de la Torre, Crystal Ortiz, Rocio Ortiz Mexica, Bailey Ortiz Weddle, Carlina Osborne, Jessica Estrella, Taylor Unsevath, Megan O'Farrell, Jessica Pablo, Danielle Pacheco, Marisol Pacheco Diaz, Mara Pacheco Diaz, Sean Padero, Lena Padilla, Cheyenne Polaris, Courtney Palmer, Ryan Palmer, Amy Pantoja Saldana, Odalis Paredes, China Parker, Kayla Parker, Sarah Parker, Nicole Partnoff, Alexia Patendis, Kashay Patton, Angelina Hain, Alexa Pena, Christian Perez, Clarissa Perez, Eva Perez, Mary Lou Perez, Rosa Perez, Rosemary Perez, Savannah Perez, Tania Perez, Ryan Perry, Jacqueline Peters, Fela Fa, Cassandra Phillip, Jessica Pickett, Karina Pimentel, Haley Pinedo, Thomas Pinedo III, Itzcali Pisano, Olga Plasencia, Blanca Placido, Bianca Plasencia, Carissa Plasencia, Lynette Pola, Leslie Ponce, Holly Potter, Neil Prakash, Bailey Price, Cecilia Prieto, Jasmine Pulido, Bernardo Pulido II, Arjun Purawal, Alexis Cabedo, Liliana Cazada, Lorena Cazada, Giselle Quintero, Alexis Ramirez, Beatrice Ramirez, Jasmine Ramirez, Jennifer Ramirez, Jessica Ramirez, Lynette Ramirez, Margarita Ramirez, Regina Ramirez, Sarah Ramirez, Stephen Ramirez, Vicente Ramirez, Myra Ramirez Diaz, Allison Ramsey, Emily Rangan, Nifa Jackie Rossifone, Cindy Razzo, Jamie Reichard, Giovanna Renteria, Aubrey Retamosa, Jessica Reyes, Ramon Reyes, Viviana Reyes, Araceli Reynosa, Jade Riggins, Leslie Rincon, Emily Ringline, Jessica Riojas, Sylvia Rios, Andrea Rivera Marunion, Christian Robinson, Andrea Rocha, Jasmine Rocha Sotelo, Aaron Rodriguez, Anazia Rodriguez, Beatriz Rodriguez, Bianca Rodriguez, Caroline Rodriguez, Giselle Rodriguez, Jose Rodriguez, Julizabeth Rodriguez, Cassandra Rodriguez, Mark Rodriguez, Matthew Rodriguez, Napoleon Rodriguez, Noemi Rodriguez, Paloma Rodriguez, Sergio Rodriguez, Xochitl Rodriguez, Valerie Rodriguez Lopez, Alejandra Rodriguez, Rosa Rodriguez, Braulio Rodriguez Sierra, Kaylee Rodriguez, Kayla Rohaley, Stephanie Rojas Cabrera, Stephanie Roldan, Nicole Romo, Raquel Romo, Samantha Rouse, Kiana Rowe, Kristen Ruiz, Maisie Ruiz, Beverly Russ, Brianna Ruvalcaba, Cassidy Seychow, Caesar Signs, Zoe Signs, Francisco Sáenz Agavo, Nancy Segurian, Madison Saylor, Rebecca Salas Carrillo, Brandon Salazar, Valeria Salazar, Allison Celine, Marcel Sailery, Alex Salmarone, Adriana Sanchez, Delaney Sanchez, Humberto Sanchez, Jose Sanchez, Maria Sanchez, Nancy Sanchez, Savannah Sanchez, Sergio Sanchez, Manvir Senga, Elizabeth Santiago Olguin, Priscilla Santillan, Rafaela Santillan, Lizette Santos, McKenna Santos, Patricia Santos, Rosa Santos Barragan, Sienna Santoyo, Leslie Sauceda, Carly Saunders, Maria Saucedo, Michael Shetler, Crystal Sedano, Satvir Sekhan, Johnny Serrano, Ashley Servin, Emily Severson, Jordan Shannon, Monica Sidhu, Morgan Seymour, Isabella Silva, Calvin Sarisakern, Sua Sarabi, Miriam Solis, Iris Solorio, Joanna Soto, Amber Suriel, Caitlin Sowala, Maya Spencer, Miguel Suarez, Juliana Sanchez, Brianne Tabarez, Kenneth Tadman, Mary Margaret Tan, Catherine Taylor, Romalyn Teal, Romina Teal, Salvador Terraza Rivera, Lily Vaughn, Daisy Tao,
Nelly Tao,
Sarah Tao, Hannah Thomas, Madison Thompson, Zachariah Timblin, It's a Mary Tirado, Adriana Tolentino Neves, Paige Toller, Monica Tonga. Michael Toomey. Giovanna Torres. Linda Torres. Ruby Torres. Larissa Torres Corchado. Randy Torres. Marco Toscano. Tao Tran. Alan Trushansky. Diana Trujillo. Trevor Trujillo. Marisol Turner. Allison Tuzan. Brenda Baca. Valerie Ricari. Alexander Valdez. Leslie Valdez. Zoraida Valdez Rodriguez. Rosendo Vallejo. Francisco Velez. Stephanie Valazer. Brand Van Brocklin. Kayla Van Grau. Celsi Bang. Chu Bang. Gur Bang. Kaying Bang. Malina Bang. Nancy Bang. Knocknark Bang. Pa Bang. Rose Bang. Jacqueline Vargas. Lorena Vargas. Janet Guadalupe Vasquez. Julian Vasquez. Rocio Vasquez. Jaime Vega. Fatima Velasco. Emily Velos. Stephanie Venancio. Melissa Vidal. Lisbeth Vieira Silva. David Villafana Silva. Berenice Villapando Martinez. Estela Villanueva. Ramsey Villarreal. Carla Villegas. Maribel Villegas. Clarissa Villela. Asim Burke. Tisa Vongpham Sutri. Yor Vu. Lamasia Ward. Melissa Ward. Kiana Washington. Brandy Weaver. Elizabeth Wenner. Jared Weston Darp. Carly Western. Taya White. Vikia White. Elizabeth Whitney. Kelsey Whitworth. Madeline Willett. Kenneth Williams. Trevor Williams. Elizabeth Wimpy. Julie Wright. Brianna Wyatt. Deanna Xiong. Tuichang Xiong. Iya Ong Xiong. Lucy Xiong. Mame Xiong. Maimua Xiong. Pa Tang Xiong. Pekyu Xiong. Chor Yang. Jua Yang. Leah Yang. Mai Bang Yang. Michelle Yang. Sheila Yang. Tabitha Yang. Nangbang Yating. Marlon Safra Arroyo. Martha A. Zamora. Nathalia Zamora. Christian Zamorano. Miriam Zamzami. Kimberly Zapata Soto. Adrian Zarati. Nareda Zarati Diaz. Julie Zavala. Alexandro Zaueta. Otelia Zapeta. Xuan Zhang. Daniela Zuniga Lorena.
Are you ready, graduates? It is now time to commence with conferring of the degrees. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome a visionary leader we all admire, Dr. Joseph I. Castro, Chancellor of the California State University.
Thank you, President Jimenez Sandoval. Good evening, College of Health and Human Services. I heard you were celebrating tonight, so Mary and I thought we'd come and join you. Hopefully that's okay with you. President Jimenez Sandoval, please proceed with the graduate degrees.
Thank you, Chancellor Castro. Graduate degrees signify the completion of a period of advanced study and research. The candidates are recommended by their departments and schools and have met the requirements of the Division of Research and Graduate Studies and the trustees of the California State University. Although all are not present today, our students have completed graduate studies this year. Will all the candidates for the master's and doctoral degrees please rise? Will the families and friends of the master's and doctoral degree candidates please rise as well? Chancellor Castro, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the master's and doctoral degrees. I now ask that you confer upon them the degree for which they have qualified.
Are you ready? Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculties, the Dean of the Division of Research and Graduate Studies, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, the President of California State University, Fresno, and on the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I hereby confer upon you the graduate degree appropriate to your field of learning, and with the greatest pleasure admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please place your hoods over your head. Congratulations.
Oh.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Chancellor Castro, the candidates for baccalaureate degrees as recommended by the faculty of their college and schools have been presented by the deans. Will all the baccalaureate candidates from the Health and Human Services stand to receive your degree? Will the families and friends of the baccalaureate degree candidates of Health and Human Services please rise as well? Chancellor Castro, I ask that you now confer the appropriate degrees on those who have met all of the requirements for graduation.
Upon the recommendation of the faculties, of the deans, of the provost and vice president for academic affairs, the president of California State University, Fresno, and on the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I take great pleasure in conferring the appropriate baccalaureate degree upon all candidates listed in the official records for these exercises, and of admitting you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Graduates, I ask you to please remain standing. I am now happy to invite you to participate in the turning of the tassel, a special commencement tradition signifying your transition from student to graduate. You may now shift your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congrats.
Congratulations, graduates. You are now alumni of Fresno State. Thank you, Chancellor Castro and First Lady Mary Castro, for honoring us all with your presence here tonight. Your presence had made this ceremony extra memorable. Graduates, please sit down. Now, please enjoy this short video from your alumni community.
Congratulations to the classes of 2020 and 2021. You've successfully completed your college experience, leaving with a lifetime of memories. We want to offer special recognition to our senior class donors. In the past 2 years, 1,278 students have donated over $31,000. Thank you for supporting your fellow students. As the Fresno State Alumni Association Board President, I'm honored and excited to welcome you to the Bulldog alumni family. You are joining a group of over 300,000 Fresno State alumni who are making a significant impact in communities across our valley and the world. A few of them have a message for you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 and 2021.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it. Congratulations, graduates of 2020-2021.
Congratulations, you did it! Go Dogs!
Congratulations, class of 2021. Go Dogs!
Way to go, Bulldogs. Congratulations and welcome to Alumni Life.
Congrats, grads. Go Dogs!
Congratulations to all of the 2021 Fresno State graduates. Go Dogs!
Congratulations, you did it!
Congratulations. Be bold, dogs.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Go Bulldogs.
Way to go, Fresno State class of 2021. Good luck on your next adventure.
Congratulations on your well-deserved success.
Felicitaciones y los mejores deseos para su próxima aventura.
Congrats again, Bulldogs, on your huge achievement. The sky is truly the limit.
You have done exceptional. Congratulations.
You are now a bold Bulldog for life. Congratulations and go Dogs.
You did it, Bulldogs. Congratulations.
All right, graduates, something special. So have a seat for just a second. I want everyone else here, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, loved ones, family, stand up, face your graduate. Now I want you to celebrate them. Clap, stomp. Let them hear how much you appreciate your graduate. Congratulations to the classes of 2020 and 2021.
Graduates, please stand for the singing of your alma mater by Pardis Ali Fayed. Afterward, stay in place until the President's Party has exited the arena. The platform party and graduates will exit next, along with family members and guests. Graduates, I ask you to exit the arena by going up the stairs and to meet your family and guests at your vehicles. In an effort to mitigate health and safety concerns, please proceed directly to the stadium exit, avoid gathering in groups, and maintain social distancing at all times. Fresno State alumni and guests, we look forward to seeing you at Homecoming 2021 in the fall, and I encourage you all to use your wings and shine brightly as you go forward. Congratulations.
Let us in song our voices raise, in cloistered courts to sound thy praise. Each voice and heart that sings is true to thee, O cardinal and blue. For thee are hopes and memories, for thee are hearts and loyalties. The sons and daughters hail thee great, our